I'm here. I was gonna discard that. I'm just looking at some stuff. Hello. Ba, 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 ba. How to get the loop going. Last time I streamed was on the 14th. So last Saturday. Holy shit, weekly streams. Instead of me trying to stream every day. Smile. Dude, a week since the last stream? That's crazy though. Doesn't feel like it has been a week. Anyway, I wonder where's the loop? Probably here. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I like how the last stream had the thing on the bottom left. Now the like game previews in the top right. Then we see the ghost of Rum. True. There we go. Damn. That's a crazy thing to say. I have some Firefox browser here. Okay. Nice move. I'll have to move that. Oh, I'll just move it like this. Yeah, probably gonna do some curve tool shit today, maybe. But I also have some model stuff that I need to improve. Like, currently the block models only say if a voxel should be filled in or not, but I'm thinking of including a bit more data. Basically say if the voxel should be a corner, edge, or like an inside voxel. Damn. Let me see. Also, there's some uncommitted stuff. Yeah, I meant to check the fucking GitHub. There's probably some failed workflows. Yep. Failure. Check formatting. Failed. Unlucky. Anyway. It's probably because of this. Commit these. Look. Let's see. Yeah. It's crazy workflows. Let's actually check if that fixes everything. I didn't do an audio check, but I assume it works because you're in chat and you can hear me. Oh, I cannot type. Yeah. Yep. Yay, formatting. It works. Let's go. Yes. Now you open the lib.rs. Here we go. I made a little outline block thingy material. And now I just need to support it. I can commit this. Yeah, so the current problem with the outline material is that these fucking errors, there's so many of them. Oh, well, I mean, you can see the problem here, where with a full block, the outline kind of makes sense. Also, when we hold a block in hand, you can actually see it in the hand. You know, amazing technology. Uh, but yeah, you can see the outline. It works, but the stairs kind of don't work. And what I'm imagining is how it should look is that we have black on this here. So basically, every edge would just have black voxels, just like on the full block. And to support this, I need to know which voxels are which. So I'm gonna make the model return more information. And I might want to have like if I have the log, for example, then I might want to do a thing where these are like face voxels and these are quote unquote inside voxels, right? But actually, how does that fare with the model? Hold on. Because for a block, this would all be. Actually, thinking how do I want to implement this now? Some blocks want to behave differently than others. It's kind of annoying. Well. Well. Thinking. I might be overcomplicating. I should maybe just make this simpler. For the outline stuff, also, we want to connect nearby ones. But that's a different problem for the first one. Outline here. Thinking. If I can have a neat solution for this that solves every single problem that I will ever have, then that would be great. But that might be a high bar. That might be a high bar. True, yeah, just come up with the final solution and, just do everything. And also, Lorenzo Game Dev, thank you for the follow. I missed the initial alert. Anyway, I should probably just make the outline stuff work and just be happy with that. To do that, I'm thinking that I might change how this works completely. Right now, what I do is I get the model, and if the voxel is filled in for this position, then I ask the material, oh, what's your voxel here? But I could also pass in the model into the material, so it can, like, ask the model for, like, additional info if it needs to. I think that would make sense. I'm gonna do that. And you can see, we can see 713. There we go. Now we can have different behavior for different models. And now, for the outline, don't want to do this, but we want to ask the surrounding positions. Do I have already an offsets right here? Block neighbor offsets. What are these? Oh, well, I also have voxel neighbor offsets. Funny. And these are just the straight neighbors, not the diagonal ones. Not the gay ones. Smile. That I don't think I need the diagonals. So this is good. I can just use this. I don't have to write the same fucking array. So what do we care about here? If we have air next to us, then we count it as an edge, or like we increment the edge count. What happens if we ask the model about a voxel that it doesn't contain? That's kind of stinky behavior if we ask it about a model it doesn't contain. Like a slab. A slab is defined just with this. So if we ask it about something that's like below the slab itself, then it will act as if it has shit in there, even though it doesn't. So I guess I need to check the bounds here. I mean, ideally the model would just know about that. Yeah, alright. Do that. And we care about local pulse plus the offset. Do we get errors? We don't. That's great. And then If we're at the edge, then we do plus edge count, and we don't need to even carry the nearby voxels. We know that we're at an edge, and then we count air voxels. Did I had that OST thing happen with a pseudo regalia? I just listened to the OST and I'm like, holy fuck, I need to play this game. Even though I've completed it, it's such a game to play. Like the movement is so good. But right now, the behavior should be the same as before. So let's go here. Now let's see. Oh, it's not the same. Interesting. Let me think. Oh, okay. I don't know exactly, but I have a clue as to why. Oh. I've seen Project Feline. It's a interesting thing. I feel like I sound like not genuine, but I do, like, I'm looking forward to the game. I could just do a thing here where I visualize the edge count better. Like use the colors to visualize the edge count. You know, this is the same behavior. Okay. 6, what was it before? Did I never commit the, no, I never committed the fucking previous outline thing. Oh, damn. Well, I could check the broadcast if I'm really curious. I am curious. It was 1. It's bigger than 1 than we did the other material. Yeah, no, yeah, because I just checked each axis, and then, yeah. Now here I check multiple times. Check multiple offsets. Voxel, make, yep. Check each one of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I sense a connection. And then we do 3 axes. Oh, and the continue, yeah, it doesn't fucking skip to the next. Continues on this loop, not on this one. Alright. That makes sense. So I actually want to break here instead of continuing. Actually, no. I want to continue the outer loop. Can I do a label here? Is that legal? Not. Can't do that. Let's search the internet. I don't remember how to do this, so let's see. Oh, it's the label first and then the for loop. Okay. Right. Now we're gonna get outline blocks which are completely white. Yep. Now there should be 3 question mark. Not quite. 4 then. Yeah. This makes sense. And now we also need to test the voxels around us to see if they're air or not. And also, actually, we don't... Oh, no, that's fine, that's fine. I was gonna say that we don't want these to be here, but I also want to have a parameter on the outline block, which says which directions are occupied next to us. I could do it directly on the voxel level, but I also want to be able to place an outline block. Like, I want to be able to do this and not have them, like, automatically connect always. I want to do it automatically sometimes, but not always. That's fine. And now we ask the surrounding voxels. Alright. That's... Voxel is solid, okay. Weird wording, but whatever. Do I need to continue here? Oh yeah, this is not supposed to be for each axis. This is supposed to be outside of this. And this is just the last thing, and then, yeah, that's fine. Doesn't need to be borrowed. Did I really mistype model up there? God damn. Doyle. Anyway. Still got an error. Oh. What? What? World position, local position. Do we use the fucking world position anywhere here? No. We only should need the local position. Well, we can supply the world position as well. Damn, I wonder if I ever would need it. The world pos here. Anyway. Oh, the offset position. This is actually cringe. Do we tell this if triggers are visible? I guess we just assume yes? Question mark? How the fuck do we do this? This doesn't even matter here. Oh no, it does matter. Lul. For triggers only though. I guess we just say true. That's fair. So true here. We don't care about world positions. So we change this function a bit. Yunk. We don't actually want that. Now we need to change that. That's good. And now it should kind of work, maybe. Hello? We'll see. And it's broken. Why, oh, why, oh, why? It's actually very strange. Let's do like times 10 here so we can actually see the difference maybe. And then let's shoot. Interesting. Why are the edge counts different there? It changes depending on the rotation. What the fuck? What? Why are you different on different rotations? Oh, maybe we need to use the rotated local position, perhaps? Perhaps? That could be the issue. Now this looks more reasonable. This seems like what I want. So why are you like this? No, it makes sense. Yes, because these are edges. This edge is not darker for some reason. Am I doing this in reverse? Oh, if the voxel is solid, then we say, okay, this is supposed to be the other way around. Yes, now this looks even more correct. Let me think about this. Here, the corners should light up, but they don't. Here they kind of do, but this should also be lighter. It's still somewhat incorrect. I guess we don't want to do the continue here. Or do we? Oh god. This is too much. These two should be the same value. They're not for some reason. These two should be the same value, but they're not for some reason. Question mark? Why are they not? Why are they not though? These should be lighter, but they're not. Okay. So each offset position, we take the position, and then for each axis, we see if it's on the edge, and if we're on the edge, only for each offset position. You don't test the position itself. But you do need to still do that. It doesn't really matter if we use the local position or the rotated local position here. We can do that. Uh, should it also work with just the previous code that we have? Should actually. We shouldn't need that. What the fuck is the logic here? Do I really need more debugging? Oh. Maybe we do that. Still no? What? I could do the thing this here and use the actual position itself, but it's not gonna fix these. Why are you not lighter? Hello? What's wrong with you? This voxel should... It has one exposed voxel. Well, it counts this face as exposed because it's next to nothing. And then, wait, but I skipped the fucking... Okay, I need to just not do this, I think. Is it really just that? Is it really just that? Well, this is too much again. Okay. For each offset direction, yeah, the continuous is correct. And the continuous is correct because for each like direction that we're looking at, we just want to know if the thing above is solid or not. So if this is the voxel that we're looking at, then we know, is there something here? Is there something here? Is there something here? Is there something here? Is there, you know, and just look at all the surrounding ones, right? And for the corner voxels, right, we're gonna have 3 here that are solid and 3 that are not solid. And for edge voxels, so for something like this, actually there's 4 solid and 2 not solid. For some reason, these are the same. The edge and the corner are the same. Why the fuck? What's going on? So for this logic, we take this voxel here. We take this voxel. I'm gonna pretend that this is a voxel, even though it's a block, but that's fine. Take the fucking voxel. For each axis on the position, on the offset position, we see if it's below 0 or equal to 0, or above 7 or equal to 7. And for these 2 positions, it should return true. So the edge count should get +1, and then we continue the next position. So we should get 2 exposed faces. And I guess this color is 2. And then, for the corner, we should be getting 3 exposed faces. But we're not getting 3 exposed faces. We're still getting 2. Why the fuck? Why the fuck? Alright, let's just fucking load empty. Place this here. If I launch the game, we will load a world with nothing but just this in it, and then we'll print more debug. That's... And now we're gonna get this for every single fucking position, but that's fine. We just need to print the position. Maybe I'll be happy. Actually, is with a clean terminal. Don't crush my dreams. Right? Not yet. It's a lot of debug. Yeah. Don't care if the edge count is 0. Well, you know, can't do much about that. I would have to like build a string and then print it if I care about it or not. Anyway, let's copy this all into a text editor so I can scroll better. There we go, now we have everything. Let's see. First is a corner, so we get edge count 6. And then the second is not a corner. And we should get 1 less. We don't get 1 less. For some reason, it says that access is out of bounds for all of these. Oh, do I perhaps need to only do this? Is that the fix? Maybe. It appears to be so. Alright, the debug helped. And now I can get rid of it. I probably should have been able to realize that even without the debug, but the debug helped. Ooh, this is not filled in. That kind of looks ugly. Yes, I would need the diagonals for this. No. No. No, I say no. Damn, I'll need to do more work. And now we need way more of these. So if I want diagonals, let's just first build this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'm gonna need. Let's 3 by 3 minus 1, so like 26. Right? Well, 3 by 3 or 3 minus 1, I meant. Oh. Do I really want to type this out by hand? That's the question. Maybe not. Perhaps not. Perhaps we do it a bit smarter. I could make this a const fn, I guess. I'll fuck around a bit. What do I call this thing? I don't think I can just change the case of this easily. That, and then we will return a vector 3 of I32s. Well, I don't know. It's an array of vector 3. There'll be 26 of them, right? 3 by 3 by 3, and then we don't care about the center. Yep. 3 by 9 is 27. So 26 shits. How do we actually do this now? Do 26 of these. If I just do this, then we should be able to compile. Yes. Now we just need to modify everything. And we need 0 as well, actually. But if everything is 0, then we want to, like, skip. I know I could do a range, but this is fine as well. Yes, this is the thing I can do. Oh, I could do this in a funnier way, where 0 is the first one on all of these, and then I skip the first time around. Well, this is fine as well. Offsets I. This is a const fn as well, so it should. Actually, let's see. What does const fn mean? If I'm correct, it should mean that it gets optimized away completely. Like at compile time or something. Yeah, evaluate at compile time. Yeah, so I don't have to care about uh, the speed of this, because it's going to be evaluated at the compile time. Yay. Wonderful. I don't have to care about it. Can I even do for loops in a const fn environment? That's a good question. We'll figure it out. Maybe not. Ooh. Cannot use for loop. Hang on. Yep. So now this is going to be a normal function. I guess that's fine. We'll suffer the performance penalty on this one. Alright. Let's see. Now they're completely gray. Is there any difference in the color? I don't see it. What the hell? Is this function incorrect, perhaps? Oh, I don't add to the I. Lol. Oh, this looks interesting. Does this make sense? You're lighter than this. Why? I guess because the corners here? You're so dark. What the f— is this— is the number overflowing? Is that the issue? Let's do 10. Because the number was overflowing. That's awesome. Yeah, now we have a more reasonable kind of gradient thingy for this. You should be able to now pick a value and then have the outline make sense. Have the outline make sense. So true. But I don't actually want this to be outlined. How do I think about it? What are these colors? I need to like turn off shading real fast. No, but okay, let's actually— there's this whole area, so there's nine voxels that are not filled in, and then one here, so there's 10. This one, is this one only sees... No, it's these two that are not filled in. Like this voxel here sees these two. It's actually... Here we go. Oh, what? Why is this not filled in? Rebuild op tree. No, it's still not filled in for some reason. What? There's like invisible blocks or something. What? What is going on? I have no clue. Okay, I just have to... Let's reopen the block as world. This block is very interesting now. Now let's dual pulse. Go here, here, bam, bam. Fill it with air. Now it's good. Smile. Anyway. Oh. There we go. Anyway. Here we have this voxel. And it sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 free voxels next to it. Right? That makes sense. Mine, 10, and then this... I mean, these only see 1. Also, these are... Oh, these are the same color. Okay, good. It's just the shading. It's just the shading. I can also just compare them like this. This is lighter than this. These are the same color. Actually, it might just work then. Are these the same color? No, they're not. This is lighter. Wood. It might just work. So what's this count then? For this voxel right here, it sees 9 free ones. So if you see 9 free, you shouldn't be an edge one. Okay. It needs to be bigger than 9. Let's see what happens. We need to get this there. Block, outline, stair. We have this thing of beauty. And now I just need to make it show we just give 255. No, I need to give 0. What am I... Anyway. I'm also thinking of making the outline block so you can specify the color of the outline and the other color. But hey, look at that. Now we have the outlines there. Wow. And it kind of just works for all the models. Question mark. Yep. I actually like how that looks. But I don't know why it's doing this. Why the fuck is this happening? We are giving it full alpha all the time? Huh? This is telling me that something is slightly wrong here. Is it the open block as world that's failing? No. Do this at scale 8. So this works here. But if you rebuild it at the correct scale, then it fails. Then if we place blocks here and remove them, then it becomes correct. So there's some fuckery going on here. What exactly is going on? I have no clue. Is there like blocks that are not air, but they're still invisible? But I'm walking through here. What the fuck is going on? What, huh? On the console file. What? This is one case where it would be nice to have a human readable save file. I can say that. It would be very nice to have that right now. Do we just print everything? Let's just print everything. Okay. Ample save load for a block. Alright, we're gonna print every block. Oh, okay. Let's modify this a bit. Ay, ay, ay. Spam the console. Yeah, so we have... This is what I was afraid of. Like, nothing else made sense. We have solid color sheds here with 0 alpha instead of air. Why the fuck? Oh. Okay, we just do it incorrectly here. Lol, 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 lol. And now what do I do? If it's 0, we say... Actually, no, we're supposed to change the model. Is it block model empty? Or is it not? It is empty indeed. And for everything else, we do cube. It's kind of funny that we can have empty shit with a material, but fine. I could at one point I was like, oh, this is like inefficient or whatever, and I could have a thing where the models hold material data, but it wouldn't really matter anyway. Anyway, we do this. We do this. Pass in the model there. Oh yeah, now I just realized the reason that the solid color voxels with 0 alpha are not tangible is because I do this kind of a check here. Funny. Funny. So I might get rid of transparency at some point. Honestly. I don't really have a need for it. Oh. And it's an alpha. Triggers are transparent, but I don't really need it for the solid colors. What is there? Oh yeah, I need to do this here. Oh, look at that, we've been live for half an hour, past the stream start time. Smile. An hour total. So I started 30 minutes early. Oh, nothing changed here. Nice. And now... It was an observation, nothing else. I load the world, it should be all good. Well, if I load the world again, I mean, oh, this needs to be test there. Yay, it works. Yippee. Now there's like 2 changes that I've made that are kind of overlapping. But I can fix this first. It's fine. This is fine. We actually want to clean this up a bit. So line 803. We don't need the debug. Fuck having human readable save files, am I right? Who would ever need that? You just do a little bit of debug print, and everything's fine. I don't know. Actually, I mean, let me think. How hard would it be for me to do that? I would need another function here that's like save human readable, I guess. And then load human readable, perhaps? I mean, just having save human readable would be nice. I think. Yeah. It's all like this where it's like, and then I guess we would just output a string. Think this would be the signature for that. Then I would just have to do that for everything. What do you think about this? For block, for example, well, I would just call the thing for all these fields and then like display them neatly. And then for the chunk, I would also do that. Interesting. Interesting idea. I'll keep this in here, so it'll haunt me, right? Just for you. It's not the worst idea. I could use my time even worse than that. Now this is just implement outline block. And we actually do not want to have this changed. No, that's fine. We do need these. This is not exactly complete yet. The outline material also needs to know which sides are occupied and which are not. I don't want to push yet. But if I place these two here, then they should be able to connect together, and only, you know, the outline should be rendered, not the like middle lines, right? And the same way, if I have a stair here, like this shouldn't be rendered because there's a block next to us, right? I don't know what exactly to do about this kind of a situation. I guess this shouldn't be rendered, but then this should still be rendered. Yeah, that makes sense. Yep. So we're just saying like which edges should not be accounted for. And it's not, we don't even want to modify the edge count. We literally just say like, oh, if the side is occupied, we just don't render anything on the edge. And I think that's all we need to do. But actually not quite. Because this line will still exist here. Then if we put something here, we just want these to be gone. We still want to render this line right here. We actually do want to modify the edge count. So it would just be a -1 if we're on the edge. Question mark? Well, -1 if we're on the edge and the block is there. Damn. That's true. So if we have a block here and if I have a block here like this, then it's different. These are different situations, and the rendering needs to be different. I guess I could make the material actually look at the world instead. Hmm. Hmm. Him. I could do the simple thing first and then see if it looks bad. This line here is a problem. Annoying. These should connect together and everything makes sense. Or do we only discard the outlines if there's an identical block next to us? That could be a thing. Like these would connect together. Like these lines would disappear, these lines would disappear. And I guess it's not even about identical blocks. We have these here, and these lines should disappear. But if we have this here, then like we just don't handle it correctly. Fine. Maybe. 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 Do I really care about having situations where I can have the outlines be like this? Is the automatic connection the way to go after all? Does it count as overthinking if this is about like I think this is more about artistic shit than coding shit, so I'm fine with the overthinking. Also fences, good question. Oh, you mean like that? Yeah, connecting blocks not really a thing currently. Well, I mean the thing is like, well, we have stairs, right? Like they connect, right? And that kind of works. Also, sus. Oh yeah, this one would want the line here. Well, it's not. It doesn't really make sense. How do I actually handle that stair? That's a the knob stair is cursed. Outline knob stair should never be used. I guess I could eliminate this here, and then it would make more sense. It would look slightly better. Yeah, and this is what I was thinking that the model would say which are edges and which are not. Damn. Nubero. I could hardcode that though. Let's fix that. We're doing this. So for the Urlenabster, how do we isolate this? How do we isolate this? Let's do this. So many fucking nested things here. This is wrong cargo format. Special behavior for the upstairs. And here, what we want to do is that if we are a slab, like if we're the outline of a slab, then we want to give the thingy thing. I'm visualizing this in my head. I am gonna need to take a quick bathroom break. So I will do this, and then I will play. Well, actually, let me not do this yet. I'll finish the outline block. I'll like have it fixed and upstairs, and then I'll think about the connection stuff as well. But yeah, BRB. It is. It is crunchy. Also, I feel you on the keyboard dusting. Anyway. There. Oh. Okay, there we go. This is gonna be incorrect, but that's fine. I was seeing what the output is. We're still in this world. What's this? This is the output. That's a bit strange. Oh yeah, I need to do a loop. It's there. Ba, 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 ba. Actually, now that I'm thinking about this, could have I gotten away with less? No, the answer is no. I was thinking if the edge that I wanted to eliminate had a different value from other edges, but I don't think that's the case. So, too bad. Oh, what? Where is error? Oh, okay. I'm so happy that I have the preview video running up here. Wait, what's the error? What? Oh. Lol. Why am I happy about the preview video, are you asking? Is that the question? The answer is that if I didn't have it, I mean, why not? What do you mean? It's just like I just have moments where I just appreciate stuff. You know, is that illegal? Am I insane? Are you gonna arrest me? Like, what is this deal? Damn, arrested for appreciating things out of nowhere. I see my crimes. Anyway, now I want to isolate this line here. I mean, I could just get this y value and just say that everything is fine if we're on the edge, or the y value is this. Y is 4. Let's just do edge count plus 1. And see where it leads us. Yeah, but like in general, what I'm happy with the video is that if someone hops into the stream, they see me do whatever this is, right? Yeah, I need to do local post.y. Like they have no idea what the game is, right? They can't see anything. I'm just like doing some material bullshit or sometimes code and it doesn't look like anything. I need to do 3 instead of 4. But then they see the video up there and it's like, oh, okay, I see. Okay, this is a bit better. We just need to make it so it doesn't happen here. So if x or z is smaller than 4. Wrong way. Yeah, also I need to redo that video and have more maps in it. I somehow managed to do the exact opposite of what I wanted to do. Hello? What am I? What was the output here? Also, I want to do ore here, I guess. I'll think about it if this doesn't work. Or like I have one more thing that I can poke and try. Yeah, that's the thing I wanted. Anyway, yeah, this is now excluded. Now we want these lines here. And then we have everything. So I guess it's x or z is equal to 3 or 4. This is... Oh. I need to use the rotated position. These can still be this, but that needs to be the rotated one. I have Barony music playing in my head right now. Yeah, now I need to flip these. Bigger than hashtag through. Seems to be correct. Okay. Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. This makes sense now. I need to do X first. We do that. It'll be incorrect, but that's fine. Do have those lines. And now we just only do it if y is bigger than 4. For 3, I guess? Let's see. I'm glad I don't have to do this logic individually for each and every stair, and this is incorrect. Now it's gonna do some ugly things. Yep. Will that else fix everything? Some would say no. I would say yes. Let's go. Now, do we want these here? Is the question. Like, does this look reasonable? I think it does. This has this. We just don't have this here. Like, you have the blocks like this. You can make a corner stair. Seems reasonable. Then you make an upstair. Well, I mean, so you mean like lines here? I don't think that would look good. That's the problem for me. Let's demo it real fast. I need to make this completely opaque. Yeah, let's go. We need to not have... Okay, there we go. That's a bit better. This brush is pretty good for this. These are like... This needs to be a bit thicker. Actually not too bad, I don't think. And we're not gonna do like lines here or anything. Like this is... You make a point. Why not like this? Wait, what do you mean then? So you don't think these should be filled in? I was thinking this, because this would like actually look decent maybe. And I'm like... I don't know. Oh yeah, okay, you were just talking about this thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep, yep. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep, 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 yep. The stream delay made things strange. Hmm. I see the thing you're going for. Then these should also be filled in, I feel like. Well, let's do the same treatment. Yeah, I know, but they're inside edges. You know, they're not outside edges. Do we fuck with this? It's gonna be... This is actually not thick enough right now. Or is it? Maybe it is. No, 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 because we're gonna have a voxel line here, and then we're gonna have a voxel line here. I guess I could implement it to see, but I think I'm fine with these, especially if I get these connecting. No, this is not debug. This is not debug. That's the whole point, right? There's the whole thing. Sure enough for debug. I can show you the vision, actually. Oh, anyway. Free. Let's go empty, then like 60. Let's actually get the block first. Block, hell, no, okay, yeah. Hold on, I'm like fumbling. Block, color. That, then now we have this white cube here. It's actually not exactly what I'm envisioning. It should be like completely white instead of being shaded like this, but I don't have a way to turn off the shading currently. Well, this is neat. The debug looks interesting here. Anyway, I have this here. Basically, I was thinking of having some minimalistic levels, where imagine that these outlines are only on the actual outside of the block, instead of being filled in like a grid, right? Oh, the fill takes forever, but that's fine. I need to optimize the fill. Yeah. Yep. So I'm curious now. If the fill area is small, then we want to place the blocks individually. If the fill area is not small, then we want to recalculate the whole world. Yeah. That's annoying. Oh, whatever. I'll do it later. But yeah. And also for this, the blocks are gonna need to know if like there's something next to them or not, so we can eliminate the outlines and have like a neat platform with outlines here. Then if I place like a stair somewhere, then it would make sense that these lines are here. Like, I have a vision for this, right? This is a vision. Trust me. These lines shouldn't exist, these lines shouldn't exist, these shouldn't exist. These are fine. This line should be here. These lines not. These not. I guess these also shouldn't be here. If I had this here, then I guess we don't connect these together. So we just have the ugly outline. I should do the first version first. So only eliminate outlines if there's a identical block next to us on the autofill. I think that's the thing. Alright. Auto format. Did I not save the world that I made? Damn. Unlucky if I didn't. Let's see. Did we save? Yes, we did. Excellent. Alright. I'm also thinking, I might need to increment the data version, or then I will just YOLO. We'll see. So I'll have save more data for the outline block soon. But the only map with the old version of the save stuff is going to be the one that I have locally. So it's fine. Anyway, Phenom block material. I have outline. I'm going to have some stuff on it. How do we want to represent this data is the question now. I could just do like 6 booleans. Yeah, actually, fuck it. Why not? Just slap 6 booleans in here. Oh, we can't? Oh, I mean, it's complaining about everything not having this. Alright, it doesn't complain about it. Cool. What about if I have these same drives here? Okay, just still fine with it. Oh, I'll check it after the stream. I don't want to steal XKCD content. Smile. No, I don't want to distract myself right now. Save load. Complaints about this. 375. Oh yeah. Dun 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 dun. This. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, actually, we want to make this into a thingy thing. Yes. This is 6 booleans. I mean, it's 6 bits. Is there a thing to turn a like construct a U8 out of a Boolean array? I'm curious about that. Interesting. There's some interesting functions here. U8 has interesting functions. I don't think there's a thing for this. That's fine. If I do any similar shit anywhere else. Not really. I'll have to do a for loop. Do a +1 and Dun, 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 dun. And if there's another direction, then we want to bit shift. I can just bit shift here. Is this like, can I? Okay, whatever. Let's do it like this. Oh yeah, for a while I will not have clear feedback on this because I have a ton of errors everywhere. Well, let's get rid of these. 801. Oh, I mean, this is gonna need it, but that's fine. We're gonna ignore it for now. Oh, I completely lost the context for the feedback thing. Is this in general? Did you say that for like just because, or was there something that sparked this comment? Oh, okay, fair. Which way do I want this to be? If we... So I want this to say, if we have a look in that direction, so if it's false, we render the outline. I think that makes sense. 2, 7, 4. We ignore this. Sure. Unless it's illegal for me to have it. If it's good for me, I want it. If it's bad for me, I don't want it. I think that should cover everything. Damn. I don't think you would just give it to me like that. Can I? I'm curious. Okay. Okay, all of these errors here. I will get rid of them real fast. Holy shit. There's lot less errors. Now I'll just need to commit all this. Go. What is this secret key in relation to? Or like, what's the context? I want the context there. I need the context. This is gonna do nothing on the first time around, and that's fine. We set the bit here. We continue to do this. That's fine. And then we do direction bits. Nice. Now to load this. Okay. How did you generate it? Oh. Well, there should be more context then. Where'd you get the key? Let's see. This should work. We still need to load properly. Well, actually, what am I doing? Direction bits, we just loaded. DDG. My brain is not connecting what DDG is right now. For some reason. Oh, DuckDuckGo. Okay. I started immediately thinking about DRG when you say DDG. Duck Rook Galactic. So true. Duck Rock Go. Yes, and now true. I think this is correct. We bit shift by I, and then we check with this, and we do that. Then we should also probably return it with the direction flags that we get. Does this look correct to you? I love that you said it like that. Now if we try to load the last world, then we will not be able to. Yep. It no work. And I need to change this a bit. So we're gonna save with the previous method. We're gonna load with the previous method, and we're gonna save with the new method. Oh, hello. Oh, this needs to be different. Need to do this. And still unload for some reason. Let's look at our saves folder. Outline thing. Now we load it. We're gonna save. It should give us an error now. Yep, invalid data. And now we uncomment these. Now it should be fine. Yep. Indeed. It's all good now. We can store the data. Awesome. So what's left for the outline is that I actually need to use the booleans and have the ability to set the booleans. The funny thing is that I can do it here. And at least do one part here. And yeah, I will pop off soon. I first want to do this. So we're gonna have just 6 booleans. Nah, we're not gonna do it with the command. This is cringe. That would be quite cringe. I'm just gonna do it with setting blocks down in the world, I think. Let me think. Can I do this easily? How much effort does this require? Let's think. This is in block update. So this is stair connection stuff. This is all stair connection stuff. Now we care about the material. Oh? Oh yeah. Did we commit? We didn't, I think. So we did this. We did this. Well, the rendering also has to deal with that, but that's fine. This. Save load. I want to say outline block all the time, but it's a outline material, not an outline block. Get it right. But I also really um where's the I really love the fact that I can just do this where I match the model, and for the knobs there I just do special logic, and for everything else I just have a generalized like code thing that just makes it work. I really like this. This makes me happy. Anyway, here we actually don't care about the outline directions. Now that I think about it, because we're gonna override them anyway. So we want to kind of search around, see what the outline directions are around us. Like, see if we have solid blocks around us. If we do have solid blocks, then we modify the outline directions. Can we modify this? Like, is this legal? I have to make it mutable. Damn, we can just modify it. Okay. That makes things easier. I don't have to, like, shuffle data around. Oh! Meta and M. Okay. Do you call your... What is the meta key for you? Is it, like, I would call... I don't know if that's the key that I would call super. Okay, fair. Yeah, that's actually not a bad place for it. For me, it's a function key and insert. And what I mean by function key is that on my keyboard, if I hold down the, like, this is a special key that just toggles like a keyboard layer. And I guess the key itself is media key for speaker muting. So, no. Like, I have special keys for adjusting the muting the microphone, playing media, skipping tracks. And I also have a like F24 and shit like that, because why not? It's funny. But yeah, but Super and M makes sense for muting. Anyway, I have this here. Now we want to go. Yeah, I mean my function keys are normal, but then if I press down the like FN key, then you know they go from F1 to F12 to F11 to F like 24 or something. I don't even know what I'm saying. No, yeah, no, they don't do that. They go from F13 to F24. You know, so it's just a plus 12 for the function key. I guess the order that I look at the offsets in is the order that this thing has them. It's X first, positive X, negative X, positive Y, positive Z, negative Z. Do I agree with this? I I I guess it's fine. F25? Is F25 real? Do we have that technology? I'm curious. I'm clicking on the link. This would have been the perfect thing to rickroll me with. I'm gonna watch it on my second screen. It is buffering. Nice. I appreciate the warning. Anyway, I also want to I still want to do the audio shit where I have a little program where I can route audio, like Helvem is cool, but I want more features. Like route audio, like set like volume limits and shit like that. Basically this voice meter but for Linux. I crave it. Pulse here. Okay. I don't think we care about rotation here. If this is gonna be global rotation always. I want to get the block. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know if that sound came through, but I was just drinking water. Do that. I just realized. I could probably do this. I would have to like make it an iterator and then do the right? Okay. I don't know what that would do behind the scenes, so I'll just do normal counting. I'm gonna write that down for myself as a thing to investigate. I'm gonna write the notes on screen so it's not hella boring. What is the first example? So we're going to do this. Taking a break from writing Rust code to write Rust code. And then we do something very eerily similar. There we go. I'll copy this to my main notes. That's there. True. True. It's yeah. Yeah. I have a feeling the difference between those two is like doesn't matter, but I don't know. This still feels more familiar to me. I feel like if I spend more time with Rust, then I would do to iter and enumerate. Like it's more correct in a way. It's harder to fuck up, you know? Harder to fuck up. I need more water. Holy shit. Ugh. My small bottle ran out, and I need to use my backup big bottle of water. I love that you typed it in that specific way. I appreciate it. Alright. Oh, and for the stairs, we want the rotation to be the same. No, not exactly. Well, let's do the dumb thing first, right? We just care if the model is the same, and that's it. Let's see. That is seems good. Now I just need to render these as well. Okay. Well, I don't want to drag you. Anyway, it's fine. Don't need to commit yet. We have this. Now, we need to know if the direction that we're trying to place the black voxel on is an omitted direction or not. And I guess we just do a +1 if that's the case. Or actually a -1. Yes. Alright. Da, 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 da. Do we care about all the rotation here? I don't. This is always global. And this is also the first, so we do that. And then Mm-hmm. It could be writing a lot of code here, right? We have X, Y, Z. This. That's pretty funny. I will screenshot that. And I will put it into my that is thank you. Thank you for this. Um when I get replays, I will do this. Somehow at some point. Holy shit. That's actually okay. So one thing also is that if I make like graphical improvements, then like it would be cool to just regenerate the video and have the new graphics, right? That would be crazy. Crazy. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, I could be writing a lot of code here, but I think we do a bit of looping. So we have the axis, then we have check value, and then we have I. Oh yeah, I need this to be a tuple thing. We have X, and then we have 7, and then we have 0. Bam. Did I not copy? Hello. There we go. This to be 0. This to be 1. 3. This is Y. 4, 5. And this is Z. The axis there. Check value here. And then we check I here. And wow, that's the loop. So instead of writing 6 if statements like this, I just write a loop. I think that's a bit more neat. Can remove this from here. I guess it's kind of similar, like whichever way I do it, but a question just arose in my mind. I don't know how to feel about it. The question is the Rust compiler deterministic? And the outline stuff is not working at all. I wonder, what is the failing part here? Is it that we don't actually set the outline directions? What is the problem, Chief? Speak to me. Well, I'm not expecting the code to actually speak, but we have a lot of shit here. The mid directions are being set at least. Fair enough. Alright. Oh yeah, I do it only for the nubs there. That's the fucking problem. At least one of the problems. Bruh. Duplicate code. Go. Still the same. Still the same. I don't know which song you're talking about, sadly. Dun, 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 dun. We're all doing minus edge. Are we supposed to do plus edge here? No way, right? Peak poke programming again. Nope. Yeah, but if we have an exposed face, then we do +1, so this should be -1. It should be correct. So let's do this a different way. Please don't remove that fucking brace, but let's do the white space correctly. I pray to you, Rust formatter. Please do that correctly. No, I just got rid of the brace. Anyway. Fuck you, Rust formatter. I'm too mean. I'm sorry for my crimes against the Rust formatter. It should be correct now, though. Yahoo! I don't know. Do I even want to do it like this? I'll just make it a function. Or actually, I could just do it here. Lol. Lol. I'll have a negative number, but that's fine. Yeah, we just subtract it here, and then we'll go here, and the order doesn't matter. Yay. do fucking no. Let's just do -3. Let's see what happens. Dude, yeah. There we go. So still does not want to do anything. Why the heck? Start the case. Okay, no, let's do -300. Let's also print here. See if the thing ever happens. It never happens. That if statement never fucking fires. It never fires. Why? Why? We get the local position, we check the axis, we check if it's 7 here. We check this. Okay, let's remove this for now. Let's just assume that we don't set the directions correctly. Yeah, now we fucking spam the console. It might be that we never set the fucking direction. Now nothing is still happening. That's interesting. There's like 2 issues stacked on top of each other. That's very interesting. What the fuck? Yeah, let's just return a fucking voxel from here. Why not? Actually, we want the white voxel. What the hell? What the hell? Yep, now all the edges are gone. I'm guessing I should do something like this here. I can do that. Try to remove the ref. Ref mute maybe. This is okay. That might work. Or then, you know, not. We respect it. Let's see if they're any different before and after. Nope. They always want to be the same. For some reason. Oh, fuck it, I have to change it then. Can I do this? Nope. Oh, whatever. Let's do this. Then I'll... I guess we'll overwrite the question mark. It's so cringe though. I should be able to do this. Hmm. I only do ref then. It does not want to do that. And if I do mutable here, it should work, but it never fucking overrides the data. Is this incorrect? No, because it does modify it. Okay, anyway, well, fuck it. Let's do it the easy way. Let's just do it the easy way. That should work. I need to make it mutable. And it still doesn't work. Release me! Release me! Okay, first of all, it's still false all the time. Very mortifying. This does not want to work. Why are we always false? Excuse me. Oh. We need to set the block maybe? Is that, yeah, that might be it. We don't get a mutable reference to the block, we get a copy of the block. That's why. Okay. Alright, so we have to do this. Okay. Yeah, I can just do that. Oh, it would be so nice if I could do that. Where do we call block updates? We set block. We do block update. There's like infinite loop potential here. There's very, very much infinite loop potential here. That's crazy. Crazy. So I guess I was thinking, oh, the block update should just work in a way where they don't cause infinite loops. Smile. But I have a stinky situation now here. Fuck. I really just want to get a mutable reference to the block and then update the voxels. Holy. Well, actually, we only set the block for the current one. We don't modify the neighbors. This should be fine and not cause an infinite loop. But this is like we're threading close. Threading close to the infinite loop territory here. This should not work in the way it does. Like block updates, I don't think they should affect things next to us. I guess that's what the thought was. That if I... Well, actually, no. They should. Yeah, like this here affects the block next to us. That's fine. But I don't think we should be going through set block to set this. We could just get a mutable reference and then just modify the data and then update the voxels instead of doing set block. And the idea for doing set block here is that if we update this, then it might need to update the neighbors. Oof, not sure. Not sure about anything in my life anymore. Okay, will this specific case cause an infinite loop? That's the question, right? And And this is also a breeding ground for bugs. Okay. That's to do for later. We actually don't need to do this. A ref should be fine here. And then we just set the block. I guess we only should set the block if it's different. Otherwise, we will get an instant infinite loop. That's also kind of funny. We'll do the infinite loop just for the fun, you know? So now, this should crash, right? But this is not a GPU infinite loop, this is a CPU infinite loop, which is way better. Well, let me make the mouse be freed. Oh, I can't actually do it. No. It's not an infinite loop. Interesting. Huh. I wonder why it doesn't loop infinitely. But it does cause it like a chain update. And everything around us updates. Oh, I guess eventually it's the same block. And then it doesn't care anymore. Yeah. So this saved us from the infinite loop. If the existing block is the same as the previous block, then we do nothing. Okay. Well, this could still, like, the block update stuff could still cause infinite loops. Okay, we need to... do something else, though. We don't need this anymore. Get out. Get out. I feel like my voice is gonna give up at some point. And I'll have, like, IRL socializing later today. We'll see. We'll see if my voice holds. More water. Damn. I should actually do, like, a vocal rest today. But this is definitely not one of those days. How about a Sunday vocal rest, right? Yeah. Like, people who use their voice professionally, like, some of them do, like, vocal rest days where it's like, yeah, exactly. And it's like, the whole point is that you don't talk as little as possible. You don't talk, right? Like, at all. And, no, I mean, you just have to control yourself. And then, you know, if you, like, go out and, like, order soup or whatever, then it's like, you just have shit written down on paper. Or, you know, you write, you start out by just writing, and then once you know how your interactions kind of go, then you can have, like, pre-prepared papers. And then just be like, yo. Okay. This still looks like absolute dog shit, which is unfortunate. Um, but you know, you can see the vision, right? Well, I wonder if me placing these blocks. Oh no, it doesn't cause an update for everything because yeah, the nearby blocks don't change, and then it stops there. Yeah, that's true. It's like, oh, it's so close. It's so close. Just, nerd, nerd. Why, oh, why you do this to me? Crazy comment. But it's so clean. Look at this. It's so clean. Like, if these were just filled in. If these were filled in, it would be so clean. And I could have my fucking white world thing. Dude, because there was someone on Twitch who was like, oh, you know, like, um... okay, that's good. There was someone on Twitch who was like, oh, you know, like, your first level should be, like, engaging and interesting and whatever. And then I was thinking, like, what if I just don't do that and make the first level just, like, really fucking bland? You know? It's like an intro thing, but the thing is, it would be mysterious, right? I just have to thread the line so it's not boring but mysterious. I think. I think I can make it work. Okay. Uh, I have no idea. Oh. This is actually what is it? Above 9. Okay. Do edge count times 10. Let's do it on one channel only because I'm lazy. Did I save? Maybe not. We'll see. The red outline goes hard, actually. Holy shit. Wait, I want to see that again. No, I saved. Apparently. Or something. Damn. Yeah, I was thinking that I'm gonna have a thing where I can choose the color of the outline. I guess I have to do that. And probably also the color of the inside. But then it means that this thing is gonna hold more data. I'm gonna discuss it again. Damn. Hating on the colored outline. Anyway, like this is bigger. Like, bigger and stronger. Why do we... There should be just a -1. It shouldn't fuck that up. What? Oh, I'm stupid. I'm doing a white voxel no matter what. Hey, 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 hey. Fuck. Dude, sometimes the brain is wonderful. Oh, now I have this. It doesn't look that good. Anyway. Oh, what? Hmm. That doesn't do the connection thing at all. That's interesting. That's interesting. Do we need to do -2 here? It's crazy to think that someone followed me 3 hours ago, the stream. This doesn't feel real. That I've been here for that long. Oh, also, I see. I'm redefining edge count here. Aha. Maybe that's the problem. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It still doesn't want to work. That's fine. It's fine. Let's do minus 30, actually. Let's not go overboard. So why disgusting candy? Like, what kind of candy are you imagining? Okay, now it is different. It makes me think that we want to do +1 instead of -1. What is going on? We want to do white if we're not... Okay, so smaller value should result in white. Yeah. We just did -30. Now this is this color. What the fuck? What do you mean? What do you mean we do -30 and it's fine? Huh? It's... Okay, let's just do 300. Mile. Oh, okay. Out of range. Lol. What the fuck? I have no idea what's going on. Zero clues. Or then this is like overflowing or something? I don't fucking know. I don't know anymore. So why is this a U8 actually? Oh, because I'm doing it here, like this. Okay. I love how trying to debug with showing the value here makes it a different type. And that messes things up. Is that really the whole problem? Okay, -1 is not enough. Do -2. -2 is not enough. Do -3. Now it's gonna just not be good at all, right? Still... Okay. Do 4. Fuck. Hello? Are we doing incorrect values again or something? If we do -40, what do we get? Okay, so the sum value There's some correct value that I'm looking for. Okay, we're almost there. This is like more correct. It's actually the 6. Ay, ay, ay. Wow. Anyway. Oh, the stairs work. Nice. Alright, this is still... I don't have the logic figured out for that yet. That's fine. These corners are annoying. They should be shed. But, you know, these mostly work. And if I do this, this should be kind of incorrect. Well, I just put an outline block there, but it looks the same. Oh no. Anyway. Right. Oh yeah, now I have to update this. Now we have this. It seems clean. As long as you don't have this. Now here, this is a bit more cringe, I would say. I actually know what the reason for this is. I can fix this. We just break here. I'm pretty sure we just do that. And then everything's fine. Let's see. Not quite. Well, I mean, this is fixed, but this is not. This is so cool. But these are not cool. And also, yeah, now we have the one that I placed here visible. Be gone. I think I can fix this so I have both. Best of both worlds, right? Or can I? Okay, let's think about the difference. So right here... Oh, we care about the diagonal. That's the only difference. That is the only difference. We need to know if there's a diagonal. Do we currently iterate over the diagonal? We do that. We do get the edge. The edge score should be different with the diagonal. Okay. Okay. Yes. Mm. You know it's real when the ASD thing variable name comes out. Okay, so that's still not quite correct. We do have a diagonal there. Yeah, we have a diagonal, but we don't care about that direction specifically. Let's just do a different value and hope that it works. Smile. But yeah, I can make this work. I just need to rework the logic. And I don't have the brain to do the logic necessarily right now. Also, why are these values incorrect? Anyway, alright, so I can't get it to work like this. Unlucky. Also, it seems like when I load this map, the values are fucking incorrect. Yeah. So I will need to go here. No, save load, I mean. Go here. Dun, 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 dun. This is like the wrong way around, basically. I need to flip one of these. And I could also just do... Oh, this is reversed. No, actually that didn't really work. Or would it? Let's try it. I'm trying to think if this works. No, this is incorrect. This should work. So at 0, or at 6. Fair enough. Have a good one. Oh. Do 5 minus I guess. Yep, yep. And now it's correct. Yeah, I just need to reverse the order. That one bug is fixed, but I still have this. But I do like how this looks. And this is a bit less good, but you know, whatever. Well, the outline block is not quite complete, but that's fine. We'll commit, and we'll actually wrap up here. That's 2 cargo formats. And now I will commit almost everything. This block, yes. Yep. Yes. Everything here. This also. There we go. I think that is everything for now. And we're dropping frames for some reason. Let's see. Is this device in the Wi-Fi? Am I DDoSing myself? Yes, I am. Let's go. There we go. Alright. Bitrate should go up now. Yep. Anyway, let me check. How are we doing? What are we gonna do? How's everything gonna go? These are the questions I ask. But yep, no raid this time. I'm just gonna hop out and start going. But as always, you can find the stream at nearputty.com/stream. You can find all the VODs archived at nearputty.com/stream/archive. They're on YouTube right now, but I have everything recorded locally as well. And you can find the schedule nearputty.com/stream/schedule, and you can join the Discord. I'll post the link in chat. Just on the off chance that somebody is lurkering. There we go. There's the, I almost said chat link, but there's the Discord link. And I still need to do the thing where I have like some links visible on screen always. Or like the thing that comes on sometimes still be like, oh, you know, I have a Discord, you can join, smile. But yeah. You could maybe place it in the follow alert or something. Yeah, that's all for now. I'll finish up the outline block off stream. Then I also have the curve tool, some optimization stuff for fills, and after those, or even before finishing all of those, I'm gonna build some maps. Yeah, that's all for now. Bye bye.